Hey everyone, it's Lauren here, and I'm so glad that you could join me for another video devotion. And of course, we're in the season of Advent, and maybe like my home, you too have a Christmas tree up or decorating your home with all sorts of different things that really put you in the Christmas spirit. And of course, Christmas is when we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And we use all sorts of words to describe the theology behind that. We talk about Emmanuel, which means God with us. And we talk about the Incarnation, which means that God became carnate. God became fleshy. God put skin on. And of course, God did all that in the being of Jesus Christ, who we believe to be 100% human and still somehow 100% divine. Now, a lot of people have expectations of God, especially how God would present the Messiah, would come into the world. People assumed that God would come as somebody with power, maybe who was a warrior, maybe somebody who was a great king or a ruler. But instead, God shocked everyone by coming as something as vulnerable as a baby. This really surprised people and took people a long time to understand who Jesus really was, including the disciples. But I think this should probably still surprise us. It still surprises me because I have certain expectations of how God should be or what God is. And sometimes it's easy to let my expectations of that really cloud my ability to see God clearly. God came into the world, became carnate in order to take away different barriers that stood in humanity's way of being able to see God. Isaiah says that God filled in the valleys and made paths straight in order so that we could see God, basically face to face, right in front of us. And in the Incarnation, we see God doing that and surprising the world by coming as a baby. That always hits me each year as we celebrate Christmas. And it leaves me wondering this year, are we really willing to see God for who God is? Are we really willing to see Jesus, who of course is born as a baby and grows up and to become a teacher who loves us and teaches also challenging things? So as you prepare for Christmas, however it is that you do that, I'd like to invite you also to be prepared, to prepare yourself on how you can see God as God really is. Have a great Advent, and I'll see you next time.